in Cabo.
Did she make you pay for that, Dave? Is that you got to send her on trips? So I told you I brought the little girl. Remember I told you the one I met?
Good evening, sports fans. Welcome to another exciting edition of High School Sports here on your High School Sports Leader, Oregon Sports Beat. Tonight, from the gym at Central Catholic High School, it is 6A boys basketball featuring the Central Catholic Rams. The Rams' opponent tonight, the Wells Guardians. Hi, everybody. I'm Dave Hall. I'll be doing the play-by-play. Working with me, my broadcast partner, as always, Michael Abraham. Wells comes into this game. They've already played 2 games, 2 non-league games. They lost last Friday night to Southridge. The score in that game was 80-58. Then they lost to Centennial on Saturday, 74-46. Interestingly enough, Wells' first 7 games of the season are all on the road. For the Rams, they played yesterday. I'm sorry. They played Friday.
Yep.
It's a sort of a yesterday without the weekend. And, of course, that was that huge win against Skyview, 74-53. Rams play tonight, practice tomorrow, Wednesday morning. They're headed to Utah to play 2 games in Utah. One is against Davis, the defending Utah state champion.
Wow.
And the other is against Timpview, Utah, who is a top 25 national team.
Well, I tell you what, the Rams have bodies that can compete with people at that level. I would say there's 4 Division I players for sure on this roster. And Coach Blue does a great job of getting them out on the road, getting them out and getting them seen, and challenging his team to improve in this early part of the season so they're ready for the Mount Hood Conference play.
We do a podcast show on Mondays, every Monday at 1 o'clock. We did that show today, and one of our guests was Coach Blue. So we had a chance to talk to him about the game and about some of his past players and current players. We also highlighted the incident that occurred with the national anthem last Friday night, and I had a few nice things to say about that.
Is he going to do that again tonight?
I don't think so, but if he has to, he will.
If for those of you that missed that broadcast, Coach Blue orchestrated the student section in the national anthem when the recorded version wasn't playing.
Sort of like the Maurice Cheeks incident for the Blazers when the girl forgot the words to the national anthem.
And you and I both thought it would be a wonderful new tradition to start.
So I used my history background today to tell everybody about how the Star Spangled Banner was written.
Okay, I'm all ears, Dave. I want to hear that story.
I'll do that right afterwards.
Unity, peace, respect, safety, and dignity for all. At Central Catholic, we value equality, social justice, freedom of religion.
Leading scorer Friday night for the Central Catholic Rams, it was Donovan Miller with 17.
Yeah, he looked very,
hit 5
very good.
3-pointers. All right, our national anthem. All right, getting ready for the start of the introduction of the players.
This game's going to challenge your verbal skills, David.
All right, starting for Wells, number 1, the senior Max Spicer. Number 2, the senior Ahmad Shurer. A junior, number 3, Blake Carmen. Number 22, the junior Mohammed Carter. And number 33, the sophomore Sufyan Carter.
The Guardians are coached by 2006 alum of Central Catholic. Please welcome back Max Treeside.
And the coach, 2006 graduate of Central Catholic, Max Treeside.
Well, he thought he knew me, and I definitely thought I knew him, but I couldn't place the face. Now I know.
Now, Ram fans on your feet. Time to meet your Rams.
So the coach of Wells is a 2006 graduate of Central Catholic. All right.
That's the second CC grad we've had in as many
All right,
nights.
the starting lineup tonight, same as it was Friday night. The junior, number 0, Malcolm Witherspoon. Number 1, the senior, Robbie Long. Number 2, the senior, Jalen Nicholson. He had 13 the other night. 6'8 senior, number 3, Donovan Miller, leading scorer Friday night with 17. And the 6'1 senior, number 12, Bam Paschal.
Boy,
So for the Rams, Witherspoon, Long, Nicholson, Miller, and Paschal. For the Wells Guardians, Spicer, Schurer, Carmen, Carter, and Carter.
seems like just yesterday we were marveling at Bam Paschal being a freshman. And here he is now a senior.
I want to apologize. Friday night we got a name. We slightly got the pronunciation wrong. Mom called in. Coach Blue said, tell the broadcasters my son's name is Isaac Bonjen.
Bonjen.
And so glad you could listen. Here
Thanks,
we go.
Mom.
We tipped it up. And that goes out of bounds off the tip, and it will be Central ball. Central in the cardinal and white. They will move from our right to our left. Wells in the green, their traditional color. They will move from our left to our right. I started my broadcast career for Oregon Sports Beat covering what was then Wilson is now Wells. Drives inside, lays it up and in. Weatherspoon, first bucket. Boy, he looks a lot calmer than he did
I
Friday
was
night.
just going to say he's already feeling a little bit more secure. Tremendous defender.
Long arms.
The whole Ram team impressed us with their defense last night out.
Rams on top, 2-0. Remember, Wells is 0-2. Inside, the shot blocked. Blocked by Robbie Long.
That's your shooting guard.
Goes out off of Wells. Bam with the ball. Over to Robbie. Across the timeline. Sees an opening. And they'll kick it back out on top to Miller. Inside, bucket for Robbie Long. I think Donovan Miller, like what we said about him the other night. When he came in tonight, he waved at me.
I went down on the court to talk to the coaches before the game, and I could not believe how big he is when you stand next to him.
Nicholson and Miller are big frontline players. Lobbed inside, knocked away by Nicholson. Miller with the ball in the corner. Bam on the baseline. Dishes underneath. Oh. Nicholson, ball was stripped away. Gets it back, sends it outside. Robbie. Long down the lane. Blocking foul on Wells.
They let him bump a couple of times, but they're just not going to give you the multiple bumps.
You know, Nicholson went up for the basket and didn't have the ball. Didn't realize it till he came down like, hey, where's the ball? All right, Robbie Long will trigger the inbound pass. The foul was on Sufjan Carter. His first team foul. Miller, give him any space and he'll shoot.
Oh boy.
Down the lane, hops up and in. No, tipped in by Nicholson. I thought it was going to drop. It didn't, but Nicholson tipped it up and in.
Yeah, it's going to be a long night if they let Bam Pichel turn the corner like that. Too many good things happen when he gets to the basket.
Friday night, Rams trailed 6-0. Tonight, they lead 6-0. Central Catholic High School. Rams, the Wells Guardian of the PIL.
Yeah, Central's defense is suffocating. If you're not moving constantly on offense as an opponent of the Rams, you're going to be in trouble trying to find good shots. They're just way too active defensively. See all the touches they get?
Oh, shot clock was going to run out. Tried to get a shot away. Robbie Long blocked it. Shot clock violation.
Well, 2 shot attempts near Long, 2 block shots.
Robbie Long has a big size advantage to whoever plays him at guard. Bam. Miller works his way, sends it back out to Bam.
Oh boy, there's a drive available.
Boy, they're giving Bam lots of room to drive underneath. He's fouled. The lane is wide open.
If you give him a side, you've got to almost square him off. If you give him one side or the other, he can go both ways. He can finish with either hand. And if you bring 2 to him, he's going to kick and find the open player.
All right, the foul is on Sufjan Carter, the sophomore, his second. 2 team fouls at the line. Bam Pichel, 2 shots. First shot goes.
Yeah, he looks much, much calmer tonight.
The score is 7-0. Already 4 Rams have scored. Second shot coming up for Bam. Nope, in and out. 7-0 Rams. From outside for 3, no. Tipped around inside the putback, yes, up and in. Sufjan Carter with the bucket. 7-2. Miller from the side. Oh! I don't know how that didn't come out the bottom because it went all the way in the top. Way outside shot, yes, for 3. Ahmad Shurer for 3, 7-5 now.
Very confident shot there. It looks like he's a shooter.
Hop, pop, step, rebound, no. Goes to Wells.
I think the Central will live with this tempo all day long.
Inside shot tipped around, rebound, Nicholson.
Yeah, this is a mismatch no matter who they put on him.
Foul. Foul on Wells, a slap on the wrist. The foul is on Blake Carmen, his first. Third team foul on Wells. Long will trigger the inbound pass in the corner. Out on top, Nicholson.
Just taking turns getting to the basket.
Miller pulls up for three. Oh, off to the side. Baseline. In the corner, left-handed shot. No, doesn't go. Rebound, Bam. Dishes off, up and in. Witherspoon.
Boy, he's got a wingspan of a 6'10" kid.
Witherspoon from Bam. Reverse layup up and in. Nice move by Schur.
Really
Schur's
nice.
got 5 points.
Nice little Euro step, bring it out the other side.
In the corner, Nicholson. Oh, in and out again. This year I'm devoting myself to not saying Euro step.
What are you going to call it instead, David?
Traveling.
That's great.
Uncalled travel.
Uncalled travel. Boy, now they let him add even a third step to the Euro.
I know. On the baseline, dishes off. Bam for three. In. Oh, Bam for three. 12-7, Rams. .240 left to go in the first. Boy, this has gone quick, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Sure. Down the lane. Puts it up, doesn't go. Rebound. Weatherspoon goes off of Weatherspoon. Will be inbound to Wells.
It's tough when you make that good quality drive like that and you don't come away with anything, but Central's got such tremendous length around the bucket.
Coach is going to give Donovan Miller a short break. The shot up doesn't go. Rebound down the lane. Sure puts up a shot. That doesn't go.
Boy.
Foul on the Rams. Isaac Bonjan checked in for Miller. Boy, he had a great first half on Friday night.
Really impressive.
And great defensively. Sure at the line. He's the leading scorer for Wells. He has 5 of their 7. Missed the first.
So many of these kids play against each other in the summers in the local Minton Walker League and the Hoop Source Leagues. There's got to be a little bit of rivalry brewing when you come to face the Ram guards.
Missed them both. Bonjan with the rebound.
Yeah, I was really impressed with Bonjan. He's got a very, very bright future.
Quickly in the corner, the shot by Bonjan, no, doesn't go. Rebound, Nicholson knocked away. Wells with the ball. In front, reverse layup up and in. Mohammed Carter with that bucket. Shot from the outside, Robbie Long doesn't go. 12-9 our score. Underneath, misses the layup. Rebound, Robbie Long.
Yeah, I'm sure the coach doesn't like that the Rams jiggled the basket while the ball was on the rim.
Coach Blue wants to take a timeout, settle the Rams down a little bit.
The intensity level's a little bit different. I think they were up for that game with Skyview. They're a little bit flat today.
Well, they've missed 3 3-pointers where the ball went in the bucket and came out.
They're deep enough that whatever slow start they have, there's always somebody on the bench that can come in and get things moving again for the Rams. And Wells doesn't mind the quick tempo. It's going to make for a nice ball game. Good for the viewers.
4 for Witherspoon, 4 for Bam Pichel. 12-9 our score.
Wow, first quarter almost over.
Bonjan will stay in the game.
Let's see what Coach Blue comes out of the timeout with here. He's got a called set.
Bonjan with the ball at the top. Pull-up jumper from the line. Doesn't go. Rebound, Nicholson, way up in the air.
Nice patience.
Stop, steps back, pops it in.
Very nice patience. Got himself gathered.
14-9 Rams. Way outside for three. No, tipped around, rebound, Nicholson. Here come the Rams. They'll walk it up. Bam.
Oh boy.
Pull-up jumper from behind the line. Yes, that's a three for Bam. His second one, he's got 7 in the game. And that's the end of the first quarter. Our score at the end of 1. Central Catholic 17, Wells 9.
Boy, you got to pick your poison when you're guarding Paschal, don't you? If you drop off of him, he'll shoot the 3. If you play him too close, he's going to go by you. If you double team him, he's going to find the open man.
You know, he took a jab step and the defender bit on it, stepped back a step.
Yeah.
Bam saw he had a little bit of room,
Yeah.
just let it fly from 3.
Much, much more composed tonight. Seems a lot more calm. It's a very composed kid. His parents must be proud. They've raised a...
Well, they must be proud of both those
both
kids.
of them. Well, I've never seen them say a word to the officials. They listen to their coaches. They really good around the community. They're just wonderful boys, young men.
Leading scorer for the Rams, it's Bam with 7, 4 for Nicholson, 4 for Weatherspoon. So our score again, 17-9 as we get ready for the start of the second quarter. Rams 1-0, Wells 0-2, losses to Southridge and loss to Centennial. Their next game is this, actually it's tomorrow night, they're at Mountainside. Rams' next game, like I mentioned, it will be next Friday, or this coming Friday, Davis, Utah, who's the defending Utah champions.
That'll be a great test for the Rams. Nice little backdoor screen, the screener play there, but the Rams defended it nicely. Hedged and recovered really well.
Rams man-to-man defense, very stifling too.
Falls on the Rams, falls on number 4, Isaac Bong in his first. Team first.
Down the lane, puts up a shot, doesn't go, another foul.
That's a tough one. The referee on the outside calls the foul. Bonga got beat on the backdoor cut there just a little bit.
And in the stretch there of about 20 seconds, Isaac picks up 2 personal fouls. On the way, got the first one. Second shot on the way, missed that one. So Blake Carmen hits 1 of 2, 17-10 our score. Oh, Wells is going to come up and press. Oh no, they got the ball.
Yeah. Bam dropped off the rebound there out of bounds. Kind of, he turned to take it up court.
Shot it over the top of Miller, but foul's going to be on Miller.
Also number 3, Donovan Miller.
Tried to float it over Miller. There was contact. The foul goes against Miller.
I think a little bit of anticipatory fouling there. The Rams are athletic enough to go ahead and make those blocks.
Xavier Love Shabazz at the line. Misses the first.
Jalen Nicholson back in for the Rams.
Nicholson comes in for Bam.
Replacing Zamir Michelle.
Second one is good, 17-11. Robbie Long in the lane, dishes off. Shot from the outside for 3, yes! Miller finally hits. Looked at his defender after he
Yeah,
did it.
he did.
Like, hey, I got it.
He's got to get himself fired up.
20-11 Rams.
A lot of east and west dribbling for the Guardians.
Oh, nice move down the lane, backhanded layup. Sure with the bucket. He has 7 in the game. 20-13.
That outside pressure can sometimes give up those
Nicholson,
back cuts.
air ball. Little long. 20-13. Was that an offensive? Yes, offensive foul. Was it on the screen?
He didn't show a foul. He called a violation of some type.
Oh, wait a minute. What did that mean? What was the violation?
3 seconds, I guess, is about all you could call there.
Yeah.
We didn't really see anybody trying to post there.
No. But it was away from the lane. Nicholson looking for help. Dribbles towards the middle, spins, puts up a shot, doesn't go, tipped around. Wells with the ball. Yikes, if that's going to be on Bonjan, it'll be 3. It is.
I'm watching Coach Blue to see if he sends somebody for him.
Hasn't yet.
Good spot for, thought he might send Luddy Barron into the game there.
(20-13). Well, Isaac did come out of the game. Way outside the shot, yes, for 3. Blake Carmen, and it's 20-16. Way outside, long, doesn't go. Right now, Wells is controlling the boards. Inside, lays it up, rebound doesn't go, taken away, long. Robbie on the move. Witherspoon. Robbie inside, down the lane, lays it up short. Witherspoon with another rebound.
Really a selfless player, does all the dirty work.
Bam for 3.
Wow.
Falls number 2, Jalen Nicholson, his first team fifth.
Foul is on Nicholson, offensive foul.
It's
Now we have about 2 minutes here of both sides just being really raggedy.
nowhere near as clean as the first quarter was. And the referees are calling it much tighter than they were. Let's see if they adjust. The old school elevator screen.
Oh, another long 3 by Carmen, a logo 3. It's a 1-point lead for the Rams, 20-19. Rams have been outscored 10-1 here in the second quarter. Down the lane, Robbie loses the ball. Saved, Nicholson, long in the corner. Pull-up jumper, Robbie, no. Rebound, Wells. Down the lane, the shot up, doesn't go, foul on Robbie Long. Robbie a little frustrated.
Yeah, he didn't get back as quickly as he normally does, and I don't think he expected him to make that pass in a tight window to his man there. Rams have sort of fallen into the quick shot routine in the last 5 minutes or so.
Sufjan Carter at the line, shooting 2. Chance for Wells to take the lead. Oh, misses the first. Carter to the line, a chance to even this up. 4:20 left to go here in the first half. Second shot on the way, got that one. 20-20 our score. Bam. Miller. Witherspoon to Bam. Nicholson. Miller in a corner, got his hands up. Shot by Nicholson, blocked.
On a team this good, you don't want the contested shot, you want the open shot.
Wells fans are going crazy. Chance to take the lead. Bam steals it on a breakaway. Lays it up and in. 9 in the game for Bam. Another ball knocked away. And right away when coach sees what's going on, when the Wells coach sees what's going on, wants to take a timeout and shut Liberty down.
Really good timeout. He felt
22-20, Rams lead by 2, 3:34 to go first half, Mike.
The momentum got away from him a little bit, and he immediately shut it down with that timeout. And the Rams feed off energy. They're a high-energy club, and if you can control the energy, keep them a little bit lethargic, keep them at a slower pace, you got a much better chance to stay with them.
Again, grade test will Oregon play 9-1-3 NHG. You have 10 minutes before it will be told.
All right, 3:34 left to go in the first half. Rams led 17-9. Since then, they've been outscored 11-5. Nine for Bam Pichel, 4 each for Weatherspoon and Nicholson.
Luddy Barron's come in, give Robbie Long a blow. Luddy played great in the first game of the season. Outstanding team defender. See how long it is before he gets his hand on a ball here.
Barron, number 10. Down the lane, tied up,
There
jump
it is.
ball. And Rivers on the tie-up that time. Possession arrow goes to the Rams. Steal the inbound pass. Wells has it. Got to pay attention on those plays.
Yeah, it was a little bit sloppy.
Down the lane, high bounce, puts up the shot. Yes.
Tough shot.
Sufjan Carter, he has 5 in the game now. We're even at 22. Miller wants that 3, doesn't go. Foul is on Jacko Rivers, his first. $16 fouls, or 5 on the Rams, 4 on Wells.
Yeah, the Rams have kind of, I've mentioned it already, they've gotten into the one pass, tough shot, hand in the face. Even though they can make those shots, it's not the shots you want to find this early in the game and that early in the shot clock.
Carmen with the free throw. You know what? Wells has the lead, 23-22. Got them both.
Coach Max has been riding that shooter. They're trying to get him the ball, see if they run something else for him next trip down the court.
24-22, Bam dishes off in the corner, the shot, no, doesn't go. That was Luddy Barron.
That's a better look. At least it came off a dribble drive and a kick.
Out of bounds, Rams ball. Miller, back to Bam. Bam works his way inside, lays it up and in. Is there going to be a +1? Yep, Bam with the bucket, going to go to the line.
I think he thought he had a bead on that ball, but Bam just keeps going up. Laid it up there all the way above the square.
10 in the game for Bam at the line, chance for a 3-point play. And got it. 12 in the game for Bam. 1-point lead for the Rams, 25-24.
Oh, gonna get a 10 count.
Lobbed underneath, oh, knocked away by Donovan Miller. Tried to lob that ball in, and And Miller got in the lane there, tipped it away. Schur to inbound. Underneath, and Wells throws it away. Rams ball. Rams need some defensive stops.
Yeah.
And they need some made buckets.
They let Wells get comfortable. You know, you don't want a team that you probably have outmatched on paper to get comfortable with the tempo of the game.
Weatherspoon. Barron. Weatherspoon. Holds up, Bam in the corner. Barron's going to go on the baseline, loses the ball, kicked out of bounds by Wells.
He gets deeper into the season, he'll take that shot.
Let's see, check back in for the Rams. It is Robbie Long and Jalen Nicholson.
Letty had a real nice look at a three-pointer there set up by a teammate, and he just hesitated for just a second.
Nicholson works his way inside, low, turns around, puts it up too hard. Rebound, Bam, put it back up, blocked. Wells with the ball. Schur for three, yes. And he's got 10 in the game. Wells leads by 2, 27-25. Miller to the corner for three. Oh, in and out again. Rebound, Weatherspoon. Down the lane, stops, hops, puts it up and in. Bam with another bucket. 27-27, 53 seconds left to go in the half.
Yeah, they need to lock down Sufjan there. They can't let him get those uncontested looks.
Schur for three, yes. Drills another, third three for him. 30-27. Wells leads, 32 seconds.
Size doesn't mean a lot, Dave, if you don't have your hands up.
Long. Watches the clock. Rams going to play for one. 3-point lead. 13 seconds. Bam.
Yeah, got it.
Offensive foul.
Not to second guess, but I'm going to second guess a little. When I have the better team, I'm not going to slow it down and play for one there. We're going to get as many possessions as possible and use our talent as often as possible.
Bam picks up his first personal foul. The lead's still at 3. Wells 30, Central 27. 9.9 seconds left to go. Plenty of time to come down and set up. Boy, Schur has been hot from 3, and he has the ball. Stops, puts up another. Oh, front iron. Just missed. Our score at halftime. It is Wells 30, Central Catholic 27. Rams were outscored in that second quarter, 21-10.
Yeah.
Wow, what a different story. Let me give you the individual scoring in the game. We'll start with the Wells Guardians. Shabazz has 1. Schur has 13. Carmen has 9. 2 for Muhammad Carter. 5 for Sufjan Carter. For the Rams, Malcolm Weatherspoon with 4. Robbie Long with 2. Nicholson with 4. Donovan Miller with 3. Bam has 14, so he's the leading scorer in the game. So Bam, the only player in double figures with 14. For Wells, the only player in double figures, Schur, with 13. Mike?
Yeah, I think Central has to recognize who they are and what's going to make them successful this year, and it's going to begin and end with their defense. If they have defensive lapses, don't get their hands up and use their speed and quickness to close out on shooters, it's going to make it easy for a team to get hot and stay in the game with them.
All right, quite a surprise. We're going to take a break here. We'll come back with about 3 minutes to go till the start of the second half. Our score here at the end of the first half at Central Catholic High School, it is Wells 30, Central Catholic 27. We'll be back. All right, we're back here at halftime at Central Catholic High School. 6A basketball, boys basketball at halftime. A surprise, the Wells Guardians lead the Central Catholic Rams 30-27. Rams led at the end of one, 17-9, but it got outscored 21-10 in the second quarter for Wells to take this lead. Mike, what needs to happen different?
Well, I tell you what, if Central doesn't decide to get up and play some defense and they continue to let Wells build confidence, they're going to be in for a ball game all the way down to the wire because they've got athletes and they've got shooters. And Central kind of got into that mode of quick shooting and then getting a little lackadaisical on defense, and Wells took advantage.
Well, let's see. I'm looking at my list here. Wells has hit 5 threes. The Rams have hit 2, both of them by Bam Paschal.
Which is unusual. That's not really his forte.
No, you'd be thinking that would be more like Miller.
But the Rams have been through the wars. They're generally unaffected by a little bit of a run, but it's early in the season. They have yet to establish a real identity for themselves. We think what they're going to be. You and I both think they've got potential to be very, very good.
You know, and Wells is coming off 2 losses, one of them by 22 and one by 28.
Right. So you wouldn't have expected this result at halftime, for sure, Dave. You and I have been looking at each other and shaking our heads like, what the heck is going on here? Any given Monday, Dave.
Kind of strange, you know. Rams came out here, what would be the shoot-around before the start of the second half. They're huddled underneath the basket, talking.
No coach in there, just among themselves. Players-only meeting at center court.
Sometimes those are good things, sometimes those are bad things.
They're inspirational and not finger-pointing. They're usually good things. But
I need to update the scoring I gave you. By the way, I'm the unofficial scorer, not the official. But Bam has 16 points in the first half and 1 personal foul. Thanks for joining us here on Oregon Sports Beat. During our post-game show, I'll tell you about the game, things we have coming up. We're actually going to be back here at the Central Catholic Gym tomorrow night. We have a girls' game, and it's going to be the Central Catholic girls and the Lake Ridge Pacers. Friday night, we are going to be at Sandy High School. We're going to bring you the Sandy Pioneers, and I'll have to get who the opponent is on that game. Mike and I will be there doing that.
We're stepping out of the big city. Out of the big city, out to the beautiful suburbs of Sandy.
I love doing games at Sandy, and the people there are so hospitable.
The legendary Jack Paola from Sandy High School was a teammate, and same with Scott Cravens, 2 Hall of Famers from Sandy High School. And man, am I dating myself. They probably got kids that are this age now. See, they've had success with the elevator screen for number 3. Let's see if they bring him up again.
Wells with the ball in the green.
There it is.
They are moving from our left to our right. Rams, Cardinal, white, gold, shot, doesn't go, tipped around. Almost a shot clock violation. Donovan Miller with the rebound. Robbie Long. Bam. Bam wants Robbie to go underneath the bucket. He wants a screen from Nicholson. He gets it.
Step into that gap, you bet.
Nicholson. Witherspoon, the shot. Nobody under the bucket. Wells finally sends a player underneath to grab that rebound.
I'd like to see him get a little more involved offensively. He's got a lot of tools.
Pull-up jumper doesn't go. Rebound, big rebound. Outside for 3, yes. Carmen with another 3. He's got 12 in the game.
Chris Mullen, he's got a beautiful stroke.
Rams down 6, 33-27. Miller. Witherspoon in the corner. Nicholson, yes. Gets that back. 33-30. And throws that one away. Stolen. Here goes Robbie Long. Oh, misses the dunk. The putback by Nicholson. Robbie missed the dunk. Fortunately, Nicholson right behind him put it in. The lead is 1. 33-32. Wells with the lead with the ball. Backing in on Nicholson, turns around,
Nice block.
What a block by Nicholson.
I was just going to say the Rams are doing a good job of staying with their own.
In the corner, Miller, yes. Wow, back-to-back threes. Miller hits that one. Rams lead by 2. Wells wants a timeout.
Another great timeout by Coach Max. He's not going to let it get away from him. Great execution by the Rams there.
Rams down by 3, have outscored Wells here in a minute and a half. They've outscored Wells 8-3.
Yeah, of course it begins with Bam Paschal. He came down, created, left the defender hang in the air, floated by him, and still found Miller in the corner for a beautiful three-pointer. Looks like the Rams have decided not to double team the post down there. I think they got sucked in a couple of times in the first half. That time they let the big player from Wells have 3 or 4 dribbles, and Nicholson took care of him himself with the big block.
Rams got to play defense on Ahmad Shur and Blake Carman. They each between them hit 5 3-pointers in the first half. Carman's got one here in the second, but that's the only bucket that Wells has. Rams have 2 3-pointers, one by Nicholson, one by Miller. That's a good sign.
Right. Once you know the scouting report, you build a scouting report as the game goes on, and once you figure out who's going to shoot, you don't leave shooters. You let somebody else come and help, but you don't drop off the key shooters.
Rams really depended on Bam Paschal in the first half. He had 16, but now at least Nicholson has gotten 2 buckets here, and Miller has a 3. So
Rams come out in a little bit of 1-2-2 half-court trap.
Yeah, where's this been? This is the first time we're really seeing that.
Now they've got to scramble and find the shooters. Tough shot.
Nice shot, though, by Schur. He's got 15 in the game now.
He's got a really nice game, very smooth.
We're even at 35 inside. Bam drives the lane, puts it in. Boy, he just sliced right between everybody.
And they just don't know what he's going to do. He doesn't know what he's going to do, which makes it tough to defend him.
37-35, Rams lead by 2. Stolen away, Robbie Long with it. Tried to stuff it last time. This time lays it in. Wise choice. Schur for 3. Yes!
Rams late getting back.
Oh, my goodness. He's got 18 in the game. Rams lead by 1, 39-38. Yeah. Boy, somebody's got to put a body on him.
It just didn't communicate well. I think that's Long's man, but Long shooting a layup at one end. You can't expect him to get back at the other end and cover up. Somebody's got to rotate to him.
Schur has 5 threes. Bam. Weatherspoon for 3. Yes. Weatherspoon was 7 in the game. Malcolm started off hot in the first half, starts off hot here in the second half.
Well, they put him on Schur to see if he can lock him down. So far, so good. And helps him up.
And helped him up. Knocked him down and then helped him up.
Yeah, if he comes off that pick, I would double team him. I'd never let him get another clear look the rest of the night. Make somebody else beat you.
Stolen away with Weatherspoon behind the back.
Nice
Dishes ahead to Bam. Stuffed it. 20 in the game for Bam. The lead is 6, 44-38. Rams needed this run.
Wow, Malcolm Weatherspoon made that look effortless. Great defensive play. Gets his hand on the ball, wrap-around dribble at half court, and then a great advanced bounce pass.
Rams working together as a team much better.
Changed whatever they said at halftime worked, David. They're a little more focused, a lot less quick shots, much better attack.
9 in the game now for Nicholson, 7 for Weatherspoon, 20 for Bam.
Yeah, the Rams have a little bit more energy. It's different tonight because the student section is not nearly as rowdy as it was the other night here.
Wells actually has quite a few people here.
They do. Kind of a critical time. Coach Max didn't want this to get away from him. He immediately popped a timeout. No point in saving him. You've got to stay in the game right now.
Weatherspoon is on Sure.
I love this matchup. No,
Wells
nice.
out on top.
He's got quick hands. You don't want to play with it around that. So I was just
Drop
going to
the
say.
ball. Weatherspoon picks it up on the run, lays it up and in.
You just can't play with it in front of him. Carmen started to dribble that ball side to side, and that's not going to work against a kid that defends as well as
8-point
he
lead.
does.
Robbie Long steals it. Underneath, Nicholson, spin move, puts it up, doesn't go, tipped up.
Oh, what a tip.
Nicholson,
oh my goodness.
Ball taken away. The lead is 8, 46-38 Rams. Oh, that foul might be on.
No, it's just called a
No,
tip ball.
Not a foul. Went out of bounds off Miller. Miller on the press. 46-38. Isaac Bonjan checks back in.
Great minutes for Witherspoon.
Wow, he's got
Game
9
changing.
in the game. 8-point lead for the Rams. 2:29 left to go in the third. And the Rams drop out of that full court press. Ball loose on the floor. Picked up by Scher.
Stay up. Stay up.
Turnaround jump shot short. Doesn't go. Rebound Nicholson. Nicholson to Bam. Robbie Long.
Nice
Underneath,
pass.
wide open. Nicholson stuffs it.
Okay, Dunkin'
11
Donuts.
in the game for Nicholson. Great pass by Robbie Long. Another steal.
Much better team defense suddenly.
Rams up by 10 now, 48-38.
There's your shooter.
In the corner, Miller for three. Yes! Third three of the night for Miller. He has 9. The lead is 13.
So much better.
51-38.
Next pass. Next good pass makes you a better team. Tough shot.
Air ball. Robbie Long fouled by Scher. Frustration foul.
Yeah, not a bad one, though. Killed the break. The Rams were not going to slow down on that one.
Here in the third quarter, the Rams have outscored Wells 24-8.
Oh, I love that substitution. Give Bam a quick blow and get the energy player right back on the floor again. Reward him for that defensive effort.
51-38, Rams lead by 13.
Coach Blue like a puppeteer over there, pulling all the right strings tonight.
Nicholson spins down the lane, puts it up and in. Oh, Jalen Nicholson has gotten hot.
I tell
13 in the game.
I love their going into the post tonight, David.
The lead is 15. You know, if you're Wells, you can't shoot the ball if you don't have it. And the Rams keep knocking it away.
It's just tough to put it on the floor more than nice.
Oh, my goodness. Donovan Miller blocked the ball into the stands.
He could have caught that out of the air and put it in his back pocket. He had such a great jump on that one.
You know, that was a frustration block. The best block is one where you keep it in play and your teammates get it.
Yeah.
But he swatted that one up into the Wells fans.
He could have caught it with his armpit right there, David. He was way, way up. It's going to be tough to get the ball, and that's a tough spot to inbounds from right there. Oh, thought they had a knock
Inside
away.
the shot. No, doesn't go. Rebound Nicholson.
Get rid of it. There we go.
Jalen Nicholson is all over the place. Down the lane, Long.
Whoa.
Oh, a huge block that
One.
time by Mohamed Carter.
One back.
He said, you blocked the ball up into my fans, I'm going to do the same. Robbie Long will inbound it. 31 seconds left to go in the third.
See how the Rams execute on their baseline out of bounds here.
Weatherspoon from the side. Oh, in and out. Nicholson missed that one. Scher.
Don't give him any space. That's
And
right.
Scher picked up now by Donovan Miller. Miller's going to back up, give him just a little bit of space, but way height advantage.
Yes.
Knocked it away. Here comes Miller. Down, lays it up and in.
Great.
Wow, what a quarter for the Rams. Our score at the end of 3, Central Catholic 55, Wells 38. Rams outscore Wells in that quarter 28-8.
Yeah, they poked the bear a little bit in the first half, and the bear woke up. Didn't like it, and I'm sure the Rams didn't like where they were at the end of the halftime break there.
Pace was faster. Rams were much more hands on defense, poking the ball away, and then the ball falling for the three-point shooters. That was a great quarter for the Rams.
And the Rams defended, David. They didn't give up the easy looks. Sure got the one look early, but that was basically it. And Weatherspoon came in and put the clamps on him.
Rams held Wells to 9 points in the first quarter, 8 points in the third quarter. They gave up a big second quarter of 21, but they played great defense and doing it without the full court press.
Right, and that's the team that we expected to see. If they play like that, Central's going to be a contender like they are every year when it comes down to the state tournament. They've got all the horses, they've got size, they've got length on the perimeter, they've got ball handling, and they like to defend.
All right, 8 minutes of action left. Rams leading by 17. Out on the court for the Rams, Bam, Rivers, Miller, Bonjan, and Witherspoon. Nicholson now with 13 in the game. Miller with 11.
Little called set right out of the timeout here.
Miller with the ball. Rivers working inside. Rivers
got a
is
mismatch
big
in
guy.
there.
Down the lane, lays it up.
Boy,
Draws a foul.
finally gets a foul called. He gets by people so quickly, I think the refs missed the fouls they make on him.
I thought he was fouled coming down the lane before he ever shot,
Right.
but he got by, and the ref called the foul at the line. Bam Pichel, and he has 20 in the game. 21. He had 12 Friday night. The lead is 18, 56-38.
The legendary Earl Chaney over on the H.G. Wells bench, one of the great leaders in the community here in Portland. Known Earl for 40-plus years. He coached.
Press. Rams press, and they may lose the ball. Nope, they saved it. Underneath.
Wow.
Yep, a lob pass and a dunk.
Okay.
Mohammed Carter with the dunk.
They got a little bit of juice of their own.
57-40.
They're in zone now. Wells came out in the zone trying to slow the Rams' attack a little bit. More of a switching man-to-man, not really a true zone. A little bit of a matchup.
Bonjan, yes! Isaac with the three, puts up 3 fingers.
Yep, that was definitely a foul.
Foul's going to be on the Rams, I believe, on Rivers.
A little bit too much celebrating and not enough getting back on defense.
Isaac hit that 3, and he put up 3 fingers right away. Hey, I got it.
Yeah, the matchups kind of it wasn't Isaac's fault. The bigs got to get back. They can't get caught up in the celebration.
Rams up by 20, 60-40. At the line, the first shot, it goes. Mohammed Carter hits that.
Coach Blue keeping
Nicholson
the
checks
revolving
back
door.
in. What?
Coach Blue's keeping things moving on the bench.
Wow.
Hard to keep up with him.
Bam in. Nicholson. Witherspoon. Second free throw. Got them both.
Credit to Wells. They're not going away.
Bonjan and Robbie Long are the other 2 Rams. Bonjan takes another three. Oh, back iron.
Now that was Robbie that time.
Oh, I'm sorry, that was Robbie Long. Down the lane, cut off. Nice defense by Robbie Long. In and out, rebound Bonjan.
Nice job not fouling there by Isaac. I really like that kid. He's got a lot of skills, great pace. Get back,
Rebound Wells
get back.
ahead. This is going to be a dunk. Yes. Carter with another dunk. 60-44. Racehorse basketball. Bonjan way outside. Now tipped around inside. Rebound Wells.
Boy, the Rams are not finding people in the open floor.
And a layup that time.
Their defense very lackadaisical suddenly.
And Mohammed Carter having a good run right here now. The lead's 14, 60-46.
Coach Blue gave them the double palms up. Like, what happened to the defense?
Right.
That 2.5 minutes completely changed. We were just singing their praises. Fourth quarter starts and they're flat and not getting out and not closing out, not getting matched up in the open floor.
60-46, Rams lead by 14. Carter had 2 points in the first half. He's got 8 here in the second. He's in double figures now with 10.
That 3 in a row, 3 buckets in a row for him,
Yep.
David?
Well, 2 buckets and 2 free throws.
Right. He's getting down the floor quickly and making things happen. Our bigs have got to get out and match up. I like the pressure. If your team doesn't play on their own, I like you to force them into pressure. Make them play full court, and they'll play a lot harder.
Let me ask you this, Mike. The pressure defense has worked so well. Why have they abandoned it?
I'm thinking that he doesn't want to get overspread out and leave. Sometimes pressure leaves open three-point shooters, and when you've got a 20-point lead, you don't want to let them get a little bit of a rally with some quick threes. But you don't want to be lethargic in your half-court man-to-man either.
All right. Wells ball. They trail by 14.
And here they are right back into it, David. This is
Rams
Rams
press.
ball. Yeah, they scored. We took a timeout, right? Yeah, there we go. The old switcheroo by Coach Max over there. Almost got away with it.
Long. Lobbed in Nicholson.
Yep. Those perimeter screens like that are should be just shadow screens, just little bump screens. There's no point in putting any contact. You're just trying to create a tiny bit of space. No need on a guard-to-guard screen that they're switching anyway to make contact unless you're fully set.
Foul was on Weatherspoon, his first. Wells with the ball.
Nice defense.
Oh, nice steal that
I was going
time.
to say, that's not the person to try and get a backdoor cut against.
Bam got his hand on the ball. Nicholson, baseline, pops back out.
Move it along, get it moving from side to side. And the Rams kind of killed the ball on one side of the floor.
Long, down the lane, sends it off on the side. Bam for three, short, tipped around inside. Rebound, Long, up, fouled. Foul on Wells.
I'm all for the dribble drive and the high pick and roll the Rams are running, but it allows that weak side defense to get set. Makes it tough for the Rams to use their true strength, which is their dribble drive. The ball swinging side to side, it creates driving lanes.
Long at the line, yes, 4 in the game, make it 5. 61-46, 15-point lead, 4:35 left to go in the game.
God, I like the way that kid handles himself. Goes off the floor, Weatherspoon does, and gives each coach a high five, gives all his teammates a high five.
Long got them both. He's got 6 in the game. The lead 16 again. 62-46. Carter works his way inside, puts up a shot.
Ooh.
Carter hit the bucket. He's going to go to the line. Boy, Carter has been a handful the second half.
That was a really nice move. The Rams ran through 3 defenders, and none of them jumped up enough to cut his driving lane off.
Lead is 14, a chance for a +1. Carter, line, got it.
Try and take away those straight line drivers like that. Make him change directions.
Carter's got 11 here in the second half. Robbie Long.
It's a good job of not fouling there on the high screen.
Nicholson. Bonton. Traveled.
It's like we talked about. The ball doesn't swing. Defense is set on the weak side, and the rotations are much easier for the Wells then.
Lead is 13. We just ticked under 4 minutes.
It's tough because they're all so skilled. There's the elevator screen that's been really effective.
Long
boy.
shot, no. Tipped around inside. Rebound, Robbie Long. To Miller. Long isn't just tall, he's thick. He's a handful. Way outside, oh, in and out, rebound, bam, well. He went way up to get that.
Smart play, brings it right back out, resets the shot clock, takes some time off the clock.
3:17. Bam, signal to the defender, come out and get me.
Oh boy.
Oh, nice save by Robbie Long. Down the lane, lays it up, yes. Long with the bucket, the lead goes back to 15, 64-49.
And not to belabor that swing the ball point, but you can see Bam got in the deep corner, swung it all the way across court to Robbie Long, which created that easy driving lane for him. The defense just can't double team and then shift back quickly enough.
All right, I thought that was a timeout, but it was not.
I'm not sure what happened there, Dave. Coach Mack switching up.
Whoa.
Oh, there's an injury timeout. Somebody's hurt over there.
Yep, injury timeout.
Oh, cramping.
There we go, okay, that's what it was. The player was down, got up, sat down on the bench for Wells. We waved off a timeout.
Good competitive game.
That might be, well, I thought for a second it was Sure, but it's not. Sure's got the ball now.
It's hard to see. He's flat on his back over there on the bench. There's the elevator screen again.
Underneath, goes out of bounds, dribbled it off his foot. It'll be Rams ball. All right.
Let's see if the Rams take some time off the
player
clock
with
here.
the cramps is, well, hang on a minute. Underneath, reverse layup, rebound, Nicholson. Put back by Bam. What a great save by Bam. 66-49, 17-point lead, 2:19 left to go.
Stay close to the shooters. One-on-one defense in the post.
In the corner, Carter for three. Bounces around, no. Rebound, Bam. Oh, it hit the wire.
Yeah, the Central Catholic wire.
Rams with the ball. Nicholson back to Bam.
Wells comes out in a little bit of press of their own. Not very
Miller.
effective.
Bam with the ball. Wisely, he's been running time off the clock.
Yeah. He's done
Nicholson.
a good job of leading the team down the stretch here. Good, smart basketball.
Robbie Long. Gonna drive. Dishes off on the side. Bonjan for three. Iron.
Nice unselfish play. Nice shot. And the Rams are back finally. Still got shooters over here. They didn't get matched up. Oh, nice
There's a
play.
block. Here comes Miller. Is he gonna stuff it? No, he missed it. If you're going to stuff it, you got to get it inside the cylinder.
Give us a reverse or a two-handed whammy or something. Don't. He had the whole crowd on his feet, and he went for the standard one-hand jam.
You know, if you lay it off the glass, you're sure it's going to go in.
That's true.
If you stuff it, you can't do that.
Dave, I got to tell you, if I could dunk, I would have been trying to dunk every which way. If I could possibly have ever done that.
You know, when I was really, really good, I could touch the bottom of the net.
There you go. There you go. And it was a big deal. We'd brag about touching the net.
That player who was having the cramps, who was on the bench, was 33, Sufjan Carter. He's up now, walking around. Rams are going to win this game. It's 66-49, but I'll say this. It was a scare.
And Wells is, the coach should be proud. He's got his kids playing hard. They've executed down the stretch, and they're getting the looks they want. They've run that elevator pick, which is a high double stagger pick, and you bring the shooter right up the middle of the elevator shaft, right out the top of the sliding doors.
This quarter seems like it's been more contested, and it has been. Each team has scored 11.
I'm glad for Wells' sake they didn't give up. It's too early in the season, and you've already lost two.
Well, it's clear they have talent.
Yep, and they get better, It's a good thing about basketball. You got lots of games.
1:08 left to go in the game. Schurer with the ball.
Great job of Long denying the shooter.
Air ball. Rams pick it up. Bunjan, he'll walk it up. Back to Robbie Long. Clock at 50.
Yeah, Rams aren't going to get sped up.
Bam will walk off some more time. Sends it back out. Smart move by Bam that time.
Now you want to start to go.
9 seconds on the shot clock. Foul.
Wow. That's the first time I've seen Bam ever take exception to anything on the court. Guess it took a two-handed shove with 30 seconds left in the game to get his attention. Very unruffled. Did they give him a technical? Intentional foul? What are we reviewing?
They're talking about what it's going to be.
Yeah, that's definitely an intentional foul. They gave him the intentional, which is the 2 in the ball.
The foul is actually going to be on Xavier Love Shabazz. Bam's going to go to the line. Bam is shooting 2 for the intentional foul.
Yeah, that was kind of silly at this point in the game.
First one goes.
Bam's got to be getting close to a career high. I don't know what his is, but.
Well, he's got 26 right now. And the Rams get the ball. So the lead is 19, 68-49.
My guess is the Rams will hold it and not take another shot, but who knows, David? Oh.
Nicholson up high.
Nicholson, he
wants to score.
He will take another shot. If they're going to give up the layup, I guess
well, there
you
was
have
only
to
8 seconds on the shot
Yeah.
clock, too.
I figured they'd just take the violation and try not to rub it in on former Ram.
Pull-up jumper, no. Rebound, Nicholson.
Now they'll walk it up.
70-49. Bam will walk it up and probably just stop. He does. There's the horn. Our final score tonight, Central Catholic 70, Wells 49. Rams outscore the Guardians 15-11 in the final fourth quarter. Let me give you the scoring by quarters. Rams led at the end of one, 17-9, got outscored by Wells in the second, 21-9. Wells took a lead at at the half, 30-27. It was a huge third quarter for the Rams. They'd outscored Wells 28-8, led 55-38, and outscored Wells 15-11 in the fourth quarter to win 70-49. Mike?
Well, credit to Coach Max and his Guardians. Really fought a good, hard ball game. The Rams are just too talented, too quick, and too skilled. And the Guardians just didn't quite have the answer when they started to click and they got interested in the game again. Their interest dwindled for a moment, David. They picked it back up. Credit to Coach Blue getting them refocused, and they have a nice little tight rotation, and they picked it up and showed up in the second half to put the game away.
Let me give you the individual scoring. We'll start with Wells. Xavier Love Shabazz had 1 in the game, a free throw in the first. Scherr with 18 in the game, including 13 in the first half. He finished with 3 3-pointers. Blake Carmen also finished with 3 3-pointers and 12 in the game. 13 in the game for Mohamed Carter, 11 of them in the second half, and 5 for Sufyan Carter. So 3 players in double figures for Wells. Scherr with 18, Mohamed Carter with 13, Blake Carmen with 12. For the Rams, Malcolm Weatherspoon with 9, Robbie Long Jr. with 8, 15 from the game for Nicholson, including 11 in the second half, 11 in the game for Donovan Miller, including 3 3-pointers, 3 in the game for Isaac Bonjan, and 26 in the game for Bam, 16 in the first half, 26 in the second. So 3 players in double figures for the Rams. Paschal with 26, Nicholson with 15, and Miller with 11.
Yeah, it was nice to see Bam finally get to score. He normally is helping other people score. He spent his whole career doing that. I think this is going to be his year.
All right, got some people I want to thank Central Catholic High School, their athletic department, for the hospitality. The head coaches tonight, David Blue, Max Terziz, for their help in getting us information about the start. Our crew tonight, our producer, Ryan Johnson, our technician, Alva Myers, our other technician, Steve Roberts, our cameraman tonight, Deshaun Montgomery, my broadcast partner tonight, Michael Abraham, the voice of the Portland State Vikings.
Oh, David, stop.
All right, any final thoughts, Mike?
No, I'm really excited to see how the Rams do in Utah. It's going to be a much different style of game. You're a long ways away from home, good quality opponents, and should be good for them as they build towards the future of this year.
Wells goes to 0-3. They play tomorrow night at Mountainside. I mentioned they have their first 7 games on the road, so it's a tough road to hoe for them. Rams, they will play Friday, and they will play Davis, Utah, and then Saturday play Timpview, Utah. Those are both really, really good teams. Rams will leave on Wednesday for Utah. The Rams will be in the LSI tournament the 26th through the 30th. Their first league game is January 13th against David Douglas. I want to remind you we are Oregon Sports Beat. You can go to our website. We have all of our information up about our upcoming events, including tomorrow night. We'll be back here at Central Catholic for a girls' game against Lake Ridge. Friday night we will be at Sandy for the game there. Mike and I will be doing that. That is a boys' game. The 27th, 28th, 29th, and 30th will be at the PIL Holiday Classic. Games will be at Franklin High School. Games will also be at Grant, and I believe one other school. I'll have to get you that information. You can go to our website and look at that. So that will be a big event for us, and we'll be covering all those games. I'm Dave Hall from Central Catholic High School. Our final score tonight in interleague play, it is Central Catholic 70, Wells 49. Good night, everybody.